What is up, guys? I'm Neville, and today I'm going to be talking about why Brandon Ingram is a future NBA superstar. And y'all might be like, yeah, he's going to be good, he's not going to be that great. Well, I mean, I didn't think that until I started watching him this year and looking at his stats and all of his improvements. So, like, if you think I'm too crazy and you don't think I'm right, just let me try to convince you and watch the video. So without further ado, without me rambling on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to get into is his huge improvement from his rookie year to his sophomore year, which is this year. So last year he did have a pretty decent rookie season, but the dude only averaged 9.4 points per game, 2.1 assists per game, and 4.4 rebounds per game, and he only shot 29% from the 3 and 40% from the field. So he had a pretty decent rookie year, probably one of the better rookie years. He didn't win rookie of the year or anything, but I mean he was all right. People considered him like half bust, half not. It was weird, kind of like it was a weird stage. But now this year he is having a much better year, a huge bounce back year for him. The dude is averaging 16.2 points per game, 1 steal per game, 3.3 assists per game, and 5 rebounds per game. That is a huge, monstrous improvement in every single way of category, and even his shooting percentages have gotten better. The dude is shooting 34% from the 3 and 44% from the field right now, and he's also averaging 6 more minutes. So that means in this year he's averaging more minutes than last year, still shooting better percentages, and he's even shooting a lot more shots than he did last year, and his percentages just went way up. So his offensive game is way high, and even all of his stats improved. Pretty much he doubled every single stat from last year. And also the dude, his defense has been playing extremely good, but I knew he was going to be a really good defensive player just because of how he's built and how athletic he is. He could be a really good defensive player. But now my second reason is going to be his similarities between him and Kevin Durant. Am I saying he's going to be the next Kevin Durant? No. Am I saying he has potential to be the next Kevin Durant? Yes. Just look at this. In Kevin Durant's second year, their stats they both increased pretty much the exact same. In Kevin Durant's second year, he improved his points per game by 5 or more. So did Brandon Ingram. Then also the rebounds and assists, they improved by 1 or more, and Brandon Ingram did the same exact thing. Then also they both shot 5% better from the 3 than they did their rookie year, and then also they increased their field goal percentage by 4% their second year. So they pretty much improved their stats identically. Kevin Durant had a better rookie year than Brandon Ingram did, but they both had the same amount of improvement that second year. So I mean, if you can improve as much as Kevin Durant improved, that's a really good sign for you. And Brandon Ingram has also matured a ton. But then even if you don't just look at their stats and behind the statistical and everything, just look at their physical builds. They are almost identical. Look at this. They're both right-handed. They're both 6'9", and they have a 7-foot wingspan. They both play small forward, and they are both the second overall pick in the draft. Their stories, or how they got in the NBA, are extremely similar. They are built the same, meaning that Brandon Ingram has all the attributes Kevin Durant has: wingspan, height, and he plays the same position. So he has all the potential to be as good as Kevin Durant. And they both improved just as much their second year in the NBA. That is an extremely good sign for Brandon Ingram and all Lakers fans. So before I do end off the video, let's just recap what I said. He had an enormous improvement in his rookie year, and then when you look at him and Kevin Durant's numbers, they have almost identical improvements from their rookie year to their second year. Don't get me wrong, Kevin Durant did average more points, more rebounds, and more assists per game, but they both increased their assists, steals, points, and all the rebounds and stuff by the same margin going into their second year. And then even though he might not be as good as Kevin Durant, he could become a kind of a shell of Kevin Durant, which will still be an all-star or maybe even a superstar, and he has all the attributes to do it. As if Kevin Durant can do it with those attributes, so can Brandon Ingram. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this video, and comment below if you do agree with me. Do you think Brandon Ingram has a chance to become a potential superstar in this NBA, or do you think he's just going to be a bust, or is he just going to be a role player, or do you think he could be as good as Kevin Durant? Comment all that below, and if you did like the video at any point, hit the like button, and if you really like the video and want to help me out, hit the subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. And also, kids, don't think it's about you either. Remember, never do vegetables, always eat drugs. Stay safe, first of all, goodbye. Boom.